Welcome to Cheese Code by Rome and Dimitri. I know it's been a while, but I guess I've been busy. I've been working on contract work for software development as part of Cheese Industries, and also the fake beams in the garage that I'll be showing off real soon on the Cheese Wood channel by Rome and Dimitri. Today I want to show off how to add version tags or update the version tags in the Monorepo. This is part of the Monorepo playlist where I go over the perfect Monorepo. So far I've shown you how to do the folder structure, how to add a React service, how to add a Golang backend, and a Postgres database. All containerized, very sweet. However, now that we have so many services, we need a way to update their versions. Because it's a monorepo, I'd like to keep the version the same across all the services. But in the future, as these services spread out into their own repositories, then we can worry about having different versions there. For now, we want them all the same. If we're making releases every once in a while, few days, few weeks, few months apart, like the last time I did this, I think was a month and a half ago, I might forget exactly where I need to update that version number. So today I'm going to show you a script on exactly how to do that, and we're actually going to build it together. You can see that I'm on the main branch, and before this, we've had the previous branches with the previous tags. So specifically, every time I start a main branch, I'll start with the version number, a version number, and version number. So the last tag we had was v0.3.0. Now we're going to be making v0.4.0. So first, git checkout b main v0.4.0. Sick, we have a branch. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'll show you how to do it the old-fashioned way, is update all the versions. In the overall README file, we have 040. In the stub React service, we simply update it by putting this to a 4. The next one is PSQL. It's not really a service that has versions, so we don't need to worry about that one. Stub proxy, same thing. I don't think there's a version there. Stub thinks, there's no version there. Stub go, yes, our backend. There is a version here. So normally I'd go into the common folder in the config, look in the init step, and update this guy here. I can centralize that a bit more, but doesn't matter. The point is we're doing a manual update. At this point, we're left with just making a tag reference with some notes. So I've duplicated this file. So let's look at the git diff. What exactly have we done? Added a new release file. We've modified the stub go container and stub react container and the root readme file. So that's 4 different places that I had to manually update. How could I ever remember this? Yeah, I can make a checklist that does this, but that's a bit old school. So let's now just actually write a script that will do this for us. I like my make files, so everything starts here. Now, in our root scripts folder, we already have another script called help. So it's very easy to just copy that one out. We'll make a new script called version. It's pretty sweet. These log script start and end functions are defined in our utility file. All they do is just make it easier to know when a script starts and ends. I have this in a few other scripts, I'm sure. First, I define the variables. When I do this, you can read through it, but essentially it defines the path root variable. Under here, I have a release folder, and in that release folder, I have a new file that I want to make. So if I specify this is going to be version 040, well, first it checks if the file does not exist, and then it just touches it and appends the first line that says version is the version specified. So essentially that will create this. When we do a test, let's do 0.4.1 and see what happens. I just don't want to override the contents here. Next, we update in the root path the readme file, and we specifically look for where I say # version star and replace it with the new version number. So in our readme file, that's essentially this line here. That'll get the new version number. Then we have our stub go service. These are in alphabetical order, but under the services folder, stub go, we have a source folder, a common folder, a config folder, and a service init file. Within that init file, we're looking for app version equals. So service init, app version equals, there it is. We're going to be updating this. to whatever we like. Stub React, this is our package.json file, so we look for it here. Stub React, package.json, and we're looking for a version number. Version, that should be fine. So let's see the script in action. Make local -v, tab, already completes, v equals 0.4.1, enter. How freaking awesome is that? We specified to the version parameter 041, success, accepted properly. And here are the events that I've marked here. So script log event root, and we're echoing the file link to stub release and README files. This makes it easier for you to click on them and see the content. So unfortunately, oh nice, it actually opens in the IDE. So that took me to exactly where I wanted to go. That created that. I'm actually going to delete it because we are 040 right now. The README file, it's updated this to 41, but I'm going to set that to 0 again. That's also updated it. And package.json 041. Ha! How freaking awesome is that? Guys, this was amazing. Took about, well, 0 seconds to complete. And so next time you make a release branch, all you have to do is type that and your version deltas are complete. Look at our diffs. Nice, 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 nice. So guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Take your time, look at the code, understand what it does, learn a little bit about shell scripting. You're gonna love it.